I'm actually quite surprised by this, but on one hand, if we look at it, if Scotland and Wales have taken the advice on, the JCVI are very thorough. And if we look back to when they had recommended the vaccination for pregnant and breastfeeding women, we had only offered it to everyone, right? We said the same thing. No one's going to be forcing anyone to take the vaccination. I would still, as a GP, I would still recommend all parents to do your own research, read around the topic, look at the sources, and once you feel confident, only then put your child forward to get the vaccination, because there wouldn't be any instance where anyone will force you or kind of impose that on you. I just want to make sure that our parents can, be at ease with that.
And you will doubt, you'll get a range of opinions expressed before you, I'm sure, in the doctor's surgery, Veena, and you'll get some people saying, well, look, I don't want to, my child's bodily autonomy, they're not old enough to understand the issues. I'm not going to make the decision on their part. They need to make it themselves. They're too young to make that decision. You'll get other people saying, well, actually, if kids get it, they spread it, that improves at a rapid pace herd immunity, if you can still use that phrase, herd immunity, amongst young people. To some degree, that's what we've seen recently amongst the young with Omicron. So you're going to be facing a lot of these observations from your patients and their children, aren't you?
In essence, it's the two things, right? One of them is to reduce exposure for them and reduce the complications for them. But the good news is we've not had a lot of children with adverse outcomes with COVID-19. The second one would be to reduce infectivity rates to their adults or grandparents or elders, as they go to school. So that would be the long term. And of course, they are children, the 5 to 11-year-olds, they will grow up as well. So on one hand, you could look at it as getting the vaccination can help build their immune systems for when they grow up, so they'll have a better chance of fighting the vaccination. But I still think more data needs to be collected before we can confidently say and recommend this to everybody.